Welcome back to another episode of NHL 24 Franchise Mode. Today we're going to be starting a new franchise here on NHL 24. I was thinking about doing a lot of different teams. I was thinking about I want to do a rebuild. I don't want to do a team that's too easy. I was thinking about doing the Caps, but I don't want to go through that again, and I don't really think there's that many other teams that I could pick other than the team I'm going to go with. It was probably between Arizona, Anaheim, and the Kraken, but I feel like the Kraken were just a little bit too good of a team, so we're going to go with Anaheim. Okay, all that stuff is good. Player morale off. Salary cap 1 GM fine. And then we are gonna be so I do have some settings I gotta change. So I want to do 8 minutes All-Star. Yep, off. Good, I think everything should be set up. Fully healed, yeah. There is one gameplay slider I will be switching though, guys. It is not injuries. Yeah, it is injuries actually. So I want to. And then this will be 35. And then we got to go to penalties. I'm going to put all this stuff, all the penalties that happen very frequently in the game, I'm going to put to 20 because I just don't find it worth it. It becomes so unrealistic. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing with the Anaheim Ducks. It'll be fun. We have Trevor Zegras. He's fun to play with in this game. We got Phil Mintyukov. Got Gibson as the goalie. He's pretty good. You got a base of good prospects that you can play with in that game and on that team. So hooking I gotta do. Alright, that should be everything. Now let's get started. Get this set up. This first video isn't going to be that long though. I'm just going to get everything set up, show you guys what the team's looking like, and then in the next episode we'll get started with the regular season of season 1. Alright, let's go to edit lines. Off. So Zegras, yeah. Alright. This team's not bad. I don't think it's great, but I don't think it's horrible. Who's scratched? Sam Carrick. Is it that guy's good, yeah. So I want to be playing this guy this year. He's younger. He's a bit older. We'll move him over. And then Leo Carlson grows very well in this game. He's a very high potential side. So I'm hoping he can be able to do something this year. But I will want McTavish on the left. I'm going to keep McTavish as a winger until I get more like another first line left winger, and then maybe I'll move him to like a second line center. I do want to keep Zegers here most of his career. How many years is he's 22 and he's played 3 years. All right. Now the defense. Minyukov, yeah. All of our scratches. I want to develop this guy. He looks decent. I need better defensemen. That's one of my issues. My issue is probably going to be defense, in my opinion. And then my goalies, Josh Gibson, or John Gibson, jeez. He has dialed in, boost saves when on a roll, so streaky goalie, and great saving ability when fatigued. All right. I would like to get a few better X factors, but we'll have to see what we can do after our first season. Let's go look at the contracts. That is not what I want. There we go. So Troy Terry is making $7 million for the next 7. He had a $49 million contract. Wow. So I have McTavish for this year and next year. Fowler. All right. Zegras. Unless he takes that next step, I'm not gonna want to pay. I'm not gonna want to pay him like $9 million because if you're an 85, I'm not paying you $9 million, bro. Adam Henrique. How? Oh, that would save us so much money. I have 11.9 in cap space. I think this first year, though, I'm probably just gonna let the team play as is and not make any changes, and we can make changes after the first season. This guy he doesn't look too bad. I think I'm gonna look to sign this guy to a long-term extension. He is really good on the fourth line. He's good for the third line player. Has decent shot. His skating is really good for a fourth line player. He's also a very physical one, which will help very much for that. And if you can sign these depth players really cheap or in franchise mode, it really helps. All right, well we're gonna do the first game, and then let's see what the other goals are. So they want us to boost the fan happiness, which we should be able to do if we have a decent record and just give a few upgrades. They want us to beat the Kings in the first record. 85% concession fan happiness, and then we need more parking. The salary cap does go up fairly quick in this game. So by, I should say, the third or fourth season, the cap should be up like $10-12 million from what it's at right now. Who's my first game against? The Vegas Golden Knights. Wow. Let's just make sure all the lines are good. Yep. Cologne. He's on a big contract, isn't he? Yeah, 6.2. That's such a bad contract for an 84 overall. I want to try to trade him at the end of this season. But we'll see what we can do. That's a bad cut. He's retiring. He's old as tech. Maybe move Brock McGinn up. I need a guy on a third defensive pairing. When were you drafted? Alright. It's time to play our first game. I always, if it's a one-goal game in the third period, I will jump in and play the third period. But let's see. Anaheim early power play goes nowhere. Come on, boys. Remember, in this universe, Vegas just won the Stanley Cup. So they're pretty much bringing everyone back. And in this game, they do not have Thomas Hertl or Noah Hannafin, the guys they traded for at the trade deadline, like in real life this year. NHL does not, doesn't make it available to do latest rosters. And Vegas takes an early read on the power play from Jonathan Marchessault. Another power play. We're out shooting them. Yeah, there we go. Trevor Zegras. Hopefully it was in Michigan. Probably not. We are out shooting them like crazy. Oh my gosh. Let's see what we can do in the third. It's going to be a late one here. The only way for us to win this game, I feel, is the late one right there. Lacombe. What a goal. Trevor Zegras again. Aiden Hill ain't playing that well. Maybe they're just not scoring. 40 shots on net in our in our first game of the year. What a game, guys. Great job. I do want to simulate our home opener as well. I might jump into this just to see our arena and all that. Mason McTavish, early lead. Oh, D'Angelo ties it right up. Two to two. Zegras is playing real well. Oh, what is that? Come on. What is that penalty? Come on. Like, this is why I changed it, because it's so back to back. We are getting outshot 30-14. Come on, boys. Let's play a little better. Oh. Holy, Alex Killorn to take the lead. I'm going to jump in for the last 2 minutes, just so I can have someone playing NHL in a little while. Remember, this isn't on All-Star difficulty, 8-minute periods.
Late goings of this third period of play. For those of you just tuning in now, better late than never. The score is 3-2. And now it's grabbed by Slavin. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. The Ducks have it now. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Burns. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Gudas. Moves it to the middle. Quick feed to Burns. Carolina's in on the offensive attack now. Pokes it away in his own end. He's got a little shot.
What a save.
Doesn't go. What a save.
Well, the goalie makes a huge save at a critical point in the game, but for the shooter, you have to find a way to convert as you run down the stretch.
Brilliant save. Read it perfectly. Picked up along the boards by Carlson. Under a minute to go in the third. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Jarvis. Puts it on net. And there's a great save by Dostal. The Hurricanes have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. Anaheim's on the attack. He scores! There it is! His first of the season!
And we got assist from Leo Carlson.
You can see the emotion on everyone on the ice as that empty netter went in. That's an insurance marker, and that's going to be the game.
The Ducks with that empty netter should seal the deal here, barring a complete, absolute, epic disaster, right?
I would say that, James, and that was perfectly executed. I might add the empty netter. That's the only time I'd ever get one. But when you look at that and the lead that they now have, it would have to be disastrous to give it up.
Carolina's goalie is on the bench. The extra attacker has jumped into the play. Great poke check on the reach. Scores into the empty net, and action probably will wrap this one up.
Yeah, well, it'll seal the deal, James. The insurance marker and a lot of fun as well. Goal scoring is fun. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net.
The Hurricanes are running out of time as they trail late in this third period. And off the draw, they take the puck. Here's a short pass to Bunty. And he's knocked off the puck there. Here's the pass. And that goes off a stick and off target. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. Cheryl, I can imagine the talk shows here locally tonight will be burning up with people wondering why.
Sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I hate that patch on her front of her jersey, though. Like, the Caps have the same thing, and it drives me up the wall. Let's go see what the draft class is looking like for this year. This guy is supposed to be really good. He's a really good defenseman. But yeah, let's take a look at, right before I end this video, just because of how much cap space yeah, that's what I mean. I think I'm just gonna try to trade out the big contracts this off season, and then I would just look in free agency to try to find someone, because like I got Stamkos, Reinhart, Getzel, Kane, Marshall, pretty much every free agent that you can think of that was available in real life this year, like that was available in free agency this summer, is pretty much available. So we'll have plenty of money to spend, so I'm not too worried. But this first year might be rough, but I do plan on trying to make some sort of dynasty with this team. That's the goal. But I feel like we have a few pieces that'll be here for a while. Like, I feel like Troy Terry, McTavish, and Zegras will be here for a while. I'm gonna have Mint Yukov for majority of this, because he turns into like if you play him on the first defensive pairing, he can turn into like a 91, 92 overall defenseman. So it's not quite like a Cale Makar, but he's a two-way defender, so it's harder to get him up that high. But and then how old is, what's his name? Gibson. 30. That's a big contract. We'll have to see about that. And then on the I want Mint Yukov on the first one. And then on the second one, we can put like there we go. That second power play is horrible. We'll have to work on this stuff in the next episode and over time, because we just have to develop some players. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. The next one will be out probably within the next day or so. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll try to get up to around the All-Star break or trade deadline in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you guys would like for me to do next in the next episode, and have a good one.